Luffy reunites with Buggy, who confirms that Luffy's gotten a lot stronger even in his base form. Mr. 3 joins them once they reach floor 2. Hey, what's up everybody? It's LeeLos, and today we're talking about the legendary greatness of Impel Down. Stay steady in pursuit of your dreams and goals. You're born to win, you're made for greatness, and I definitely believe in you guys. Keep up the great work each and every day. So Impel Down starts off with us seeing where all the Straw Hats were sent to by the warlord Kuma. All of them were sent to challenging places except for Nami, and Robin's location was by far the most sad. She was sent to an island where she became a slave. Luffy's place was tough too. It was an island full of women wanting to kill him, but Luffy's built so fundamentally different that within one day the entire island full of women either loved him or was great friends with him. He had the Queen of Kuja simping for him, so I mean, at that point calling Luffy a Chad is really an understatement. Boa hops on a marine ship to get ready for the Marineford War, and she smuggles Luffy into Impel Down before going to Marineford. The goated man Garp talks to his grandson Ace, who's in prison and is about to be executed. It's sad stuff, and Garp's friendship with Roger is hinted at because he tries to defend Roger while Ace attempts to insult him. Soon after this, they find out that Luffy breaks into Impel Down, thus making him the first person in all of history to break into this messed up prison. And Garp, as always, just finds this hilarious. Every scene that Garp's in for the following 2 arcs are basically a compilation of heartbreaking Garp clips, and after Marineford he's never 100% the same, so enjoy this small glimpse of Garp's happiness while it lasts. Impel Down is an underwater torture chamber prison surrounded by sea monsters, and it's basically designed to be hell for pirates. Jinbei's physically introduced for the first time during Impel Down, and we soon find out that he's basically the closest thing we have to an Uncle Iroh in One Piece. He embodies the perspective of mastering martial arts leads to mastery of oneself. Jinbei clearly completed the God of War Valhalla DLC, especially when you consider that Jinbei's mastery of Fishman Karate is leaps and bounds beyond any other Fishman Karate we've seen in the series, and he has this Uncle Iroh type mindset. That's always a vibe Jinbei's given off to me, is that him mastering Fishman Karate led to mastering his mind as well. Jinbei's thrown in Impel Down because he refuses to fight against Whitebeard in the war. It goes against his honor code. Fishman Island was being slapped silly by pirates and marines entering into the New World for a while. Then Whitebeard claimed Fishman Island as his territory, and everyone stopped attacking it because they didn't want to get those Whitebeard hands. So Jinbei believes fighting against Whitebeard now would be dishonorable, so he chooses to get thrown into Impel Down and get tortured instead. And even though this is our first time seeing Jinbei, he was first mentioned on the way to Arlong Park at the very beginning of the series. The floors in Impel Down have somewhat of a power scaling system to them, and the higher the level number, the more dangerous the pirates become. And the first 5 floors are packed with monsters that get increasingly more dangerous as well. Level 1 holds fodder pirates like Buggy, and by the time you reach the deepest level, level 6, you have pirates that are so dangerous that the One Piece world government tried to erase them from history. Luffy promises Boa that he won't fight anybody, then about 5 pages later he's already in a brawl throwing hands. Luffy reunites with Buggy, who confirms that Luffy's gotten a lot stronger even in his base form. Mr. 3 joins them once they reach floor 2. Luffy low diffs everyone on floor 1 and all of the enemies on level 2 except for the Sphinx. The Sphinx can withstand an attack from base form Luffy, and they end up crashing through the ground to level 3. On level 3 they meet one of the greatest fan favorite characters in all of One Piece. This man's such an alpha Chad, words can't even come close to properly describing it. It's the boy, Bon Clay. Bon Clay is basically One Piece in a nutshell. Oda introduces this man in a design that makes you not take him seriously, and he's originally a villain. Then he has Bon Clay turn out to have a heart of pure gold, the courage of a champion, and do so many epic things in the series that now, every time his character is even mentioned, the entire fanbase gets hyped. Bon Clay and Luffy work together and thrash the Sphinx. The Minotaur on floor 3 is the first monster to give Luffy trouble. It's stronger than Bon Clay and base Luffy working together at the same time, and it's straight up about to kill Bon Clay. Then Luffy has to go Gear 2 to send it flying, but the Minotaur was still conscious and recovers from this attack and comes back to fight them again. During Impel Down, Shanks is clashing with Kaido. The concept of these two clashing is so insane that Vice Admiral Momonga can't even imagine a force the Marines would have in their arsenal strong enough to stop their clash. Luffy and his gang fall into level 4 of Impel Down, and this is where things start to get really bad for Luffy. But we'll continue with this and a lot more in the next video.